And at that time of week again, it's time for the Forkman and Champ podcast. I'm Forkman. With me, as always, is
the Champ.
And we have to episode number 5 already. A big milestone.
They're just flying by, mate.
Yeah, they are. It seemed like yesterday we were at starting.
Oh,
we were in the pub, took a photo.
That was 4 years ago, Corey.
I know, but it seemed like yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
How your week been?
4 years of doing prep has led to this. Yeah, it's been all right. I mean, it's just started, but it's good.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of eating the past week.
Oh, yeah, eating what? Let me guess. Frozen McCain's pizzas with extra cheese like you always have.
Correct. How do you know that?
Because you're eating one right now.
Am I?
Yep.
No, I'm actually not. But
you
no, apparently, yeah. Video tells another story.
Oh yeah. You're just gonna change the video.
Apparently, I put on some weight according to my father.
Oh yeah, how much?
I don't know. I'll have to stand on the scale. I'll let you know next podcast.
Yeah, let's have a guess. Write in and guess how much weight the Forkman's put on, and you could win a frozen pizza. Let us know.
Now, I reckon we should get into the content now, the real important stuff of the podcast. Now, during the week, or 4 days ago, would have been on Friday, or Thursday, whatever day, I called the Champ up and we're like, apparently we've been hacked. Because we received an email from a fan, our number one fan. Her name is Kathleen Dyke. And to go, please forward this to someone important in your company who is allowed to make important decisions. We have hacked your website, forkmanandthechamp.com, and extracted your database. Number one, what database? We don't have a database.
Not a database.
Yeah, cool. Our database.
Forkman, we were keeping all the COVID-19 tracing app data on our database, remember?
Oh, yeah, bummer. Now you're going to know where everyone's been.
Mm-hmm.
So now, apparently we had 5 days after receiving the notice, or the database leaks, emails dispatched, and the index of our website would start, right? But she won't do it if we give her some bitcoins, $2,000 US in bitcoins. I don't have any bitcoins. I don't know about yourself.
No, I don't have any bitcoins. I got OSRS GP, but no RuneScape. That's the only no bitcoins. That's the only virtual currency I have.
Now, something that rings alarm bells to me and telling me this chick, I don't think she's serious, is her name.
Hmm?
It's her name and her email. Huh?
What about it?
That's telling me she's a fake altogether. Probably some robot in China.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Also the fact that we don't have a database.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say she's a fake, but I guess you'll find out next week. If we're not here, we've been hacked, and they have come after us.
We did have a database all along, and we were incredibly dependent on it, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
That's why we won't be here.
Yeah. But we will be here because we have a special guest next week. More about that later. Now, I want to know, have you ever been conned for money, Champ? Like out of from a scammer or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Because apparently it's happening a lot, especially now with COVID-19 and everyone's at home. So more people are falling for the traps.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a fake bank one going around saying, click this link to reactivate your bank account because your bank account had been deactivated, and people clicked it in a lot of money from doing so.
And then there's all those ones that you always see as well, which is you always see them at Kmart, where it's people, the Australian tax office is asking for people to pay debt in iTunes gift cards or something weird.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Whack. I don't understand that one. People do it all the time.
Yeah, but what?
People always try and pay their tax debt with iTunes gift cards.
I feel like someone sitting there at home, probably with an iTunes account, like getting all this money from iTunes gift cards.
Oh yeah, mate. They're probably buying, like Raid Shadow Legends or Angry Birds or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they probably buying all these albums. That
Yeah.
you don't have probably buying all these TV shows.
Mm.
But anyway, so I thought I'd let you know if we're not here next week that why. Now, champ, I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored now seeing everyone in person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you reckon we could be allowed to see people soon because their talk restrictions might be round back a little?
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah, Victoria are probably going to do it later than everyone else.
Well, they said March 11th. I think they said is when. So I think National Cabinet met on Friday, and they signed off on They had a lot of ideas on what they were going to do, and they're going to sign off on them this coming Friday, and they'll be in action by Monday. I think is what I heard.
Yeah, you would hope so. But I reckon Victoria may be a couple weeks or two behind everyone else.
Yeah, I mean everybody else has. A lot of other states have kind of relaxed already, though. So.
Like New South Wales, they have done most and they have relaxed.
Yeah, New South Wales has, Queensland has, WA maybe not. Who knows?
No, but that is a surprise that New South Wales actually round back their restrictions. Because they have more cases than what we have.
Mm.
So
yeah, that is strange. But oh well, I mean.
But I get a trial and error.
Yeah.
We'll be laughing when Victoria, the only state with no new COVID-19.
I don't know about you, Forkman, but
cases.
I won't be laughing at the other states if they continue to have people getting seriously ill.
No, but no, I meant no.
Victoria, no, you said you'd be laughing at them.
I don't mean like that. I don't mean.
Wish that on those poor people.
No, I don't mean like that.
But people out of jobs, people whose lives at risk.
Okay, no, but I don't mean like that. I'll be like sitting back thinking they were laughing at Victoria for not relaxing their restrictions.
Judge.
What that?
I said, tell it to the judge.
What judge?
I don't know. It's just something cops say. So, yeah.
Have you ever had a run-in with a celebrity?
Yep.
You have? What celebrity have you had a run-in with?
Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah? Remember that?
Do you know who that is?
No, who that?
And the Essendon football team as well.
Yeah? Where did you have a run-in with them?
It was at a park in Carlton when I was a kid. I remember I went up to get their autograph on the back of a pizza box and laughed at me because I was wearing a Tiger Beer shirt.
Wow. So the Essendon Football Club laughed at you?
Yeah, they thought it was super funny that there's a 10-year-old kid wearing a Tiger Beer shirt. It was my birthday as well. I was spewing.
Wow. So it was your birthday and they laughed at you?
Yep.
What number birthday was it?
I think it was maybe 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're present with the Essendon Football Club laughing at you?
Oh, well, I also got some pizzas and some other stuff. Stuff for my parents and friends as well, but it's not like they organised that and to be there and laugh at me, but yeah.
Did Essendon laugh at you?
Yeah.
They laughed? Did they buy you the pizza?
No, what did they buy me pizza for?
Oh, I would hoping like it was going to turn out that the Essendon Football Club ended up paying for your pizza.
No, why would they do that?
I don't know. They laughed at you. But I have is on reason to believe that you met someone else. Famous in the radio game, famous for his work with charity.
No. Brendan Gleeson, the actor from Harry Potter, I met him.
Someone by the name of Jules.
Jules
Lund.
Is he famous in radio?
You know who Jules Lund is?
Well, Brendan Gleeson's way more famous than Jules Lund.
But you've met Jules Lund.
Why do you want to hear about Jules Lund? Yeah, he was speaking at an event I was at, and I said, "How you going?" And he said, "Yeah, right." And I said, "Can I get a photo?" And I said to my mate, and I sent you a photo of it.
You were like the new, the Forkman and Champ podcast. And go ahead, I'm teaming up with Jules Lund.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to host the National Drive Show on the Fox or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. What about you, Forkman?
Yeah, I've had plenty of run-in with celebrities, like at the Melbourne Cup. Saw Gary Lyon and Billy Brownless when they were still friends.
Oh, yeah. I saw Billy Brownless at a pie eating competition at Lamana Fresh. And
yeah,
he was, what did he do? He was meant to come and MC the pie eating contest. And he rocked up late as, stayed for about 20 minutes, and then left.
So he'd never MC'd?
No, he MC'd for about 20 minutes, then he's left.
In the middle of the pie eating contest?
What?
Did the pie eating contest finished? Or
no.
If it's still going?
It's still going. I mean, there was like another round of it, yeah.
So who stepped in and finished it for him?
I don't know, some guy from the deli or something, I don't know.
Wow. I hope they didn't pay him the full fee.
Who knows what they paid him? Maybe they paid him in panettone or something.
I wouldn't have paid him anything.
Oh, yeah.
20 minutes didn't worth the...
He could enjoy that dry cake.
Mate, I probably would have given him an off kebab or something.
Oh, yeah, that would show him.
I've also had a run-in with Eddie McGuire.
Oh, yeah? Where was that? Back in Broady, when you lived in Broady?
No, at the Melbourne Cup.
Oh, yeah?
Also, who else have I had I think of Ryan O'Keefe. What if Ryan O'Keefe? But one of the Sydney players in the urinal at the Melbourne Cup.
O'Keefe came to one of my basketball games once when I was a kid.
Ryan O'Keefe?
Yeah, I used to play with his brother.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think of Ryan O'Keefe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the urinal at the Melbourne Cup.
Oh, yeah, nice.
At the rated, I've taken a leak, looked over next to me, and Ryan O'Keefe were there taking a leak also.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Like you know how when I don't know, you know when you go to the urinal, you stand up, you're looking next to you, like. Yeah.
No, I tend to focus and not look around next to me at other.
But you know how sometimes people have a sneaky look.
No.
You've never done it?
I'm unfamiliar with that.
Am I the only one who had done that?
Yep. Probably.
People are going to think I'm a big perv now.
They're probably going to think you're a dirty bitch. Perfect.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, my God. People, I am not a perv, I swear.
Message in if you think Corey's Forkman's a perv or not. Let us know.
So now,
we're going to do a poll on our Patreon. Is Forkman a perv or not? Vote.
Yes, no, yes or no. Definitely not.
To vote, though.
That is a good idea. People can pay to vote. Yeah. Yep. I'll get one up. But they had to pay to vote.
I bet you will, you damn perv.
Now, it's time for my favorite segment.
Oh, your famous. Do you say your famous segment or favorite?
The favorite. Oh, we could call it my famous segment.
Your world famous segment.
Weekly news roundup.
Weekly news roundup.
Drum roll, please. So this week, making news. My favorite news story of the week. Have you heard of the Waffle champ?
Not until you told me about it before.
So now the iconic Polly Waffle chocolate will be fast-tracked to shelves in the year 2021. So it's been more than a decade since the humble Polly Waffle chocolate bar graced Australian shelf. But in one of the food bright sparks among the coronavirus doom and gloom, the famous log of marshmallowy goodness is rising from the dead. The federal government is pumping almost 50 billion into manufacturing projects to create jobs during the pandemic. So one of them is going to be the chocolate bar. The chocolate bar is coming back. Now, I'm not too sure about you. Have you ever had one?
No, I don't think I have.
Like, they were the go-to chocolate bar back in the day. It was like, you had the Violet Crumble, then you had the Polly Waffle. I would go to
your favorite chocolate bar was Turkish Delight.
No, I like the Polly Waffle.
Hmm?
I did.
What about Cherry Ripe?
Cherry Ripe, yeah, Cherry Ripe is okay.
Crunchy?
Yeah, Crunchy is okay too.
Flake?
No.
Twix?
No.
Um,
But it brings me
12?
to the next topic.
12? What about 12?
Definitely not. No, churro.
Boost?
Yeah.
Milk Bar?
Milky Bar. Yeah, sometimes.
Curly Whirly?
What?
You know Curly Whirlies?
No, I don't.
Chomp?
No.
Never heard of Chomp.
Never heard.
Bounty?
Yeah, I've heard of Bounty.
What about them? Do you like them?
Yeah, they good.
Snickers.
Snickers. Have we taken a name? Chocolate bars here?
Do you like Snickers? Oh, I'm just trying to get the question that everybody wants to know.
So
like
now,
Snickers?
no.
Don't avoid the question.
Mate.
Like Snickers or not?
Yeah, I do like Snickers.
What about Mars bars?
Yeah, I do like Mars bars.
What about Milky Way?
No, Milky Way for dogs.
Moro.
Never heard of Moro.
Uh,
So now, it brings me to the next bit. I want to know from our listeners, what chocolate bar that isn't available anymore do you want to come back from the dead? Because surely there are some other chocolate bars out there that have been like taken off the shelves that listeners loved to eat back in the day. Do you like what were those? You know those lollies you used to go to, and you could get in milk bars. I think they were called
Ghost Drops.
No, they were like cigarettes.
Oh, Fads.
Yeah, those ones.
They still sell them, but they don't look like cigarettes anymore.
Yeah, they do. Are you sure they still sell them?
Yeah, I think you can get them somewhere. I saw them the other day, but they're just like white little must sticks. You used to be able to get them. You used to be able to like blow on them, and white powder would come out, and it looked like smoke.
Yeah. Did you ever have the ghost drops?
No, I don't know what a ghost drop is.
They were like those hard lollies, and came in all different colors.
Oh yeah, like Mega Warheads.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Birdie Beetle? Have you ever had Birdie Beetle? Why can you only get them at the Melbourne show? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you should be able to get Birdie Beetle everywhere. So this week, to win an invite to our Macca's party this week, we want to know what chocolate or confectionery item from the dead or from the old days do you want to come back? And you can go into the draw to win an invite to Macca's.
An invite to Macca's.
Our Macca's party once COVID-19 is over.
Oh, yeah.
The champ's going to be there wearing his Ronald McDonald uniform.
I'll be there. Petey Penne will be there.
And who else is going to be there?
Who else? I don't know.
Well, we're going to find out now who else is going to be there because we're about to draw last week's winners. Now, we had 2 interesting entries this week. One was from my mum, Ree. She said, yes, of course, it is okay to. You have to be comfortable and warm. So it's okay to wear
Give them the
boots.
topic. People
Yeah,
will
but
the topic.
to wear to or not to Ugg. Talking about Ugg boots. And we also had another entry from my favorite person, Jack. And I say he's my favorite person for this reason. I wear my Ugg boots on the train. I say we should all commute in the boot. I agree with Jack.
Yeah.
And you're not an Ugg.
Well, I agree with Ray, so now we're at odds.
But she wants to wear them.
No.
So it's 2 against like 3 against 1 here.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree then.
So now, who's gonna be this week's winner? That's you the name, Al. And this week's winner, and coming to our Macca's party is, can you read that please?
This
Champ?
Jack, he's won. Oh, he's gonna be so happy.
He's gonna be happy. He's been entering since day 1 and hadn't won a prize yet. And today,
He won a prize.
Jack get an invite to our Macca's party.
He'll be wrapped, mate. He's gonna shit.
Jack. You're number 2 on the list. Now, as I said, for your chance to go into that barrel next week, all you got to do is let us know what chocolate or confectionery from the old days that they no longer make would you want to come back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Champo. Not too sure whether you're aware, but there's something called COVID-19 at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And people is what that?
I said I've heard whispers of it.
Yeah, so and people have been spending a lot of time at their homes.
Yeah, at the homes with their gnomes, as the old saying goes.
Now, more than likely, I'm not saying, but what do you get up to when you're bored?
Me, for Wii Sports.
Wii Sport. Now, I've been thinking about couples.
Oh,
Do you
yeah?
reckon couples will be getting up to more action during?
As in what? Can you describe what you mean by that, please?
I'm talking about like when a mummy and daddy love one another, they do a special dance.
What, like the conga?
No, like a horizontal dance.
A what?
Horizontal dance.
Horizontal dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway.
The worm.
I get you could quite the worm there.
I don't think couples are staying home listening to music and doing the worm. I don't think it's vacancy. Poor man. I just don't think it's a thing that I mean, maybe there's some, but
They get into the love nest.
what?
Some love into the love nest.
Like, okay, like a bird.
No, that's like a bird.
We're talking about birds and worms here, man. I'm so confused.
We're talking about the special dance.
The special dance, the worm.
The sex dance.
Oh, hey, whoa, this is a PG podcast, mate.
Oh, but I don't believe
Why did you just say that? Why you started talking about birds and worms and stuff?
Okay, so I wanted to know, do you reckon there'll be a baby boom at the end of the coronavirus?
I don't think so, because widespread contraception and education now.
Yeah.
So I don't think people are just going to start having I think people aren't going to start having babies at a time of such great uncertainty. You got to remember how many people have been stood down. Nobody knows what's happening with the economy.
Yeah.
Family planning's pretty good at the moment, so we probably won't. We probably won't have a big baby boom. Sorry.
But like at the end of war, I think at the end of the war, there was a baby boom, and they called them the baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon there'll be another baby boom at the end of
Well,
COVID.
but that was, we at the end of that war, there was big economic, everything started booming. They didn't have as much, contraception, family planning. They didn't know about like what we know today. So I don't think that's going to happen again.
Yeah, but I'll guess we'll find out in 9 months' time.
Yep, let's have a look. We'll see. I'll make a bet that there isn't one. You want to make a bet?
Yeah, let's make a bet. If I'm wrong, I'll get a tattoo on my.
I'm not doing that. Just make it something like a polywaffle or something.
The polywaffle won't be out in 9 months.
I thought you said it's coming out in 2021.
I know. Actually, I have an idea.
What?
The perfect thing. Do you have hair on your legs?
Yeah.
I have hair on my legs too. What about whoever right or whoever wrong? The person who is wrong gets their legs waxed.
Yeah, sounds good.
By the other person.
All right.
Live on the podcast.
If there's a baby boom, then yeah, we'll do that.
And if there isn't, you get to wax my legs.
Oh, jeez. It's a lose-lose for me then. I wax my legs or I have to wax your legs. That's horrible.
But you get to see me go through pain because I can't stand
Why
pain.
would I want to see my good friend in pain?
I don't know. But you get to do the torturing.
That doesn't sound like something I'm into. Yeah. I don't want to see my good friend get tortured and in pain.
Or should we get Miss Jen to do the torturing?
I don't know. You said that in a weird way, kind of. Your tone of voice shifted a bit, so no.
So we all know who is the president of the United States at the moment. Donald someone? Donald Duck?
Is it? I thought it was
Trump?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his name. Donald Trump, aka fake news guy. So I've been thinking, because I do a lot of time on Facebook lately, who is the creator of Facebook?
Oh well, it was really those Winklevoss twins, wasn't it?
Mark someone? Mark Zuckerberg?
Didn't he steal the idea from the Winklevoss twins? Haven't you seen The Social Network?
No, I haven't really seen that. But anyway, Mark Zuckerberg. Do you reckon Mark Zuckerberg would make a good president of the United States of America?
No.
I reckon he would.
Why is that?
I would, if I were an American, if I was from the US, mate, I'd definitely vote for that guy.
Why is that?
Why? Because I reckon Zuckerberg would do a better job than what Trump is at the moment. Because basically, you have one. Trump is a billionaire, yeah?
Yeah.
Or trillionaire, whatever. Do you really trust the button of a nuclear weapon in the hands of Trump?
Well, I don't really trust anybody with that kind of amount of destructive power, to be honest.
But
I'm pro.
I reckon we should all vote. I reckon we should all vote for Mark Zuckerberg, so Facebook can have that.
We all in Australia should vote for a candidate who's not running.
Yeah, or start a hashtag Zuckerberg for president, and then Facebook can have that weapon, and then say if MySpace comes back, take off MySpace.
Oh, yeah. We could do that, I suppose. It's not a bad idea,
Yeah.
I think. But, I mean, you've also got to understand, I mean, Zuckerberg's done some morally questionable things as well. Like, didn't he get pulled in front of Congress for a lot of breaches of people's personal data and stuff? I
Yeah.
wouldn't trust anybody who works in big data to, you know, I think it's a pretty, they operate in a lot of grey areas.
Do you trust Trump?
No, not really. I mean, I don't really have a lot of faith.
Out of the two of them, who would you prefer?
I'd probably neither. I just probably wouldn't vote. I mean, if I got to choose the lesser of two evil, I mean, I don't know enough about Zuckerberg's policies or anything to make an informed decision, so I'd probably hold off making a decision until I had more information. Really.
And I don't think it's even compulsory over there to vote in the
No,
US.
it's not.
So now, teenagers. I've been seeing a lot of teenagers out and about this past week.
Why have you been going out and about?
To the supermarket.
All right.
So I've been seeing a lot of groups of teenagers that are hanging out at bus stops.
Oh, yeah. They love that, though. That's their natural habitat.
Being shifty little...
Cigarettes?
Huh?
Are they smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, that and drinking.
Yep. That's teenagers for you.
But like yesterday, I saw some standing over at a bus stop, and I like, you know, the public order response vehicles. They like little black 4-wheel drives.
Oh yeah.
So one of them did a U-turn. It wasn't even going to where those kids were, and those kids did a runner through the car park of Woolworths.
Oh no. Did they get away?
Yeah, the kids got away, but the cops weren't even after them. They went to some dude's house. They're probably doing a raid or something.
Oh yeah, mate. Oh mate,
these kids ran away.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're a kid, you know, you always think you're the son of the world, don't you? If the cops are going to get someone, they're after you, and everybody's against you.
Yeah. Now, my friend Champion. I must say, we have a special announcement to make, don't we?
Yep.
Do you know what that special announcement is?
It's gonna be... No, I don't know. I forgot. What is it?
No, we're not getting married. By the way, guys.
What?
No, you and I are not getting married.
What is it then?
So we're gonna have our first guest on the podcast next week.
Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah.
His name is Brian Madigan, aka Odie. He's a good friend of mine. I've been a fan of his for years. He's gonna be joining in the way, so we're gonna have a three-way chat. But I must tell you, the podcast may be out a little later than it usually is out due to timing. He had a video conference at 4:00 when we usually record this podcast. So next week we're recording a little bit later, but it will still be released next Monday, but a little bit later in the evening. But we're going to have Brian and Madigan, and he's going to be joining us. So, but I must warn you, Brian is a bit of a... Huh?
What?
Things could turn M15 plus next week with Brian.
That's not too bad. At least it's not MA or R.
Yeah, no, but no, don't worry. He won't be
suitable
making...
for the teenagers smoking and drinking at the bus stop.
Yeah, what the?
Said, don't worry about it.
It's suitable for who?
The teenagers who are at the bus stop.
Smoking and drinking.
Yep.
Yeah, suitable for them, yeah.
So also throwback to a conversation we had earlier in the podcast. Saying like that kind of connectivity and continuity. This is the feedback I've been getting.
But not the kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But this guy is awesome. He's gonna be with us next week. So we'll probably have some questions to ask him about the radio industry, how he got into it, did an interesting backstory about how he got into radio. Let's just say he was at a kebab shop one night. And that is all I'm going to say.
It'll be great. Everybody should tune in next week to that.
So now, do you have any special shout-outs?
No.
I have one special shout-out.
Who is it?
To Charlie.
Oh, really? Not Jen this week, just Charlie.
And that Charlie, he's not 5 months. He's 20 months tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Time's going fast.
20
You're gonna
years
be
before you know it, mate.
what that?
I said he'll be 20 years before you know it.
Don't say that. Don't reach that on. I'll be an old man then. Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Hello, into the Forkman and Champ podcast. We've got no teeth.
As soon as he can speak more than 4 or 5 words, he's replacing you, Forkman.
Are you serious? Are you gonna fire me?
Yep.
What would the podcast be called?
It'll be called The Champ and Forkman Jr.
Podcast.
Yeah.
He probably could come up with some better content.
Yeah, probably.
Now, I'd like to say goodbye to you. I love you, my friend.
Sayonara.
Until next time, this has been the Forkman and Chum podcast. I'm being Forkman. He's been
The Champ.
And until next time.
Ciao for now, not forever.
And remember to wash those hands.
Wash those hands.